Here is a list of some notable domestic conflicts in the history of the United Kingdom. Anglo-Saxon Wars, a series of battles and invasions that took place in England in the 5th and 6th centuries. Norman Conquest, the Norman invasion of England in 1066, which resulted in the defeat of the Anglo-Saxon kingdom and the establishment of Norman rule. English Civil War, a conflict that took place in the mid-17th century, in which forces loyal to King Charles I fought against forces supporting Parliament. Jacobite rebellions, a series of uprisings that took place in the late 17th and early 18th centuries, in which supporters of the deposed Stuart dynasty attempted to reclaim the throne. Scottish Wars of Independence, conflicts that took place in Scotland in the late 13th and early 14th centuries, as Scotland sought to assert its independence from England. Irish Rebellion of 1641, a revolt against English rule in Ireland that took place in the early 17th century. Glorious Revolution, a bloodless revolution in 1688 that resulted in the overthrow of King James II and the establishment of a constitutional monarchy in England. Chartist movement, a movement for political reform in the mid-19th century, which advocated for universal suffrage and other democratic reforms. Welsh Revolt of 1294, an uprising against English rule in Wales in the late 13th century. Luddite Uprisings, a series of protests and acts of sabotage by textile workers in the early 19th century, in response to the introduction of new machinery that threatened their livelihoods.